Alright. Listen. I know that last video was a important step for me. I've listed a ton of things that I want to do. I'm still going to do them. Soon. At some point. But, and hello, I am TheZOMBIEJ, in case you don't know. I was trying my best to move forward and, leave the whole childhood nostalgia phase. Childhood nostalgia is powerful. It's more powerful than you can imagine. It's hard to let go of the things of the past. Such as, well, childhood heroes. Right up there. Can't let them go. I can't. At this point, and here we are 2 days. After 2 days, I've already fucking failed. I failed you, I failed my family, I failed myself, and this is why I hate myself. I tend to say things that I want to do, I attempt to do things I want to do, and I don't deliver. It's an endless cycle of suffering, as I call it. And it's fucking obnoxious and I hate it. That's why I hate myself. So, in response to what I just said, yeah, it's just hard. It really is. It's hard to move on from something that that's been a part of me since 2001. The childhood nostalgia phase may never end. It may never end because I treasure my childhood. The childhood heroes, the things that I've had in the past before, like that Fisher-Price castle, the other Fisher-Price toy chest thing, all kinds of stuff. Nostalgia is just really taking me over, and it's possessing me in a demonic way that I don't think is healthy, but what am I going to do? I can't force myself to get away from something that I'm so emotionally attached to, such as Bionicle. So, moving forward, I will try my best to do the stuff that I want to do, while also forever embracing my childhood heroes. My childhood toy, which was Bionicle and Lego. I will still talk about Lego and Bionicle, obviously, and Hero Factory if I have any more topics to talk about. Have I failed you? Do you feel like that I've failed you as a subscriber because of this cycle of stupidity? I tend to think a lot about things too. And well, I thought about this and everything I said in that previous video, and it may seem like I'm lying to you at this point, but I'm not. I do want to watch some more movies, some anime. I want to read a ton of shit. I want to experience things. But do it on my own time. That's all there is. That's all there is to it. I need a beer after this. I don't drink, but still. Probably should. I might be suffering from emotional whiplash because of all this positive change that I was trying to accomplish, but failed miserably. And as a result of that, well, again, I'm so disappointed in myself. I'm disappointed in myself as a human, as a person, as a man. It feels like I'm unable to just move on from the things that I love. I still listen to J-pop because I can. At the same time, I'm listening to the rock bands and metal bands that I enjoy because I can. I haven't listened to White Zombie in a while. In fact, earlier this year, for the anniversary of Astro Creep 2000's release, I listened to my vinyl copy of it. It's put away right now, can't take it out. So, I mean, what else is there to say about all this? Well, I feel like an entire jar's worth of tea at this point is half a jar, but whatever, is not enough to quench my anger, my thirst for just wanting to do other things. At this point, I'm just stuck. I will deliver Lego and Bionicle related content for as long as I have this channel. Moving forward, I will try to do my best to bring up other topics. And I've done this successfully before. I've talked about memories, summer memories, before. I've talked about other things, such as Transformers, Nerf blasters. I quit both of them, obviously, but I still have leader class Optimus Prime from Revenge of the Fallen. Fix that one thing.
I am Optimus Prime. I am Optimus Prime.
Yes, you are. I really do miss the things that I've had in the past, toys I've had in the past. This whole childhood nostalgia thing, while it's something that's not going away anytime soon, it might be something that I'm stuck with, and it's a powerful thing. Nostalgia is such a powerful thing. Nothing beats it. Nothing can beat childhood nostalgia when your childhood heroes are your forever heroes. The Marvel and DC characters, heroes of today, are probably for the last decade or so, are the heroes for the younger generations of today. But those heroes up back there, those are my heroes. Fuck the Marvel and DC heroes. The Toamata. Those are my heroes. Bionicle has a special place in my heart, and it forever will. All this other stuff I want to do, it'll be on my own time when I feel like it. At this point, when I want to read a manga, when I want to watch an episode of an anime or whatever, an entire anime, in one day, I'll do it. If I want to watch a movie, I'll do it. If I want to read a book, I've got a couple of Bionicle books I have yet to read. Yes, the Legend Reborn novelization. I need to read that. I still want to do a lot of things. So far, I've been successful in listening to more music, because there were some recent singles from some J-music artists that I like, such as Akari Kito. She released a single, digital single called Moment, with the second M replaced with Infinity. What the fuck? There were 3 other songs I listened to, so great stuff. But there's more to it. There's more music to listen to. All I can do at this point is just embrace fully my childhood heroes, my childhood in general, and embrace the memories that I have of it. Hold on to the memories that I've had growing up. There's an iconic picture of me at the age of like 6, standing in the hallway, smiling, holding a finished, complete copy built of the Lego Gungan sub from Lego Star Wars, the first series of stuff. That's an iconic picture, and I wish I could show it to you, but I don't have it right now. That's another toy that I'm nostalgic for. Another Lego set that I'm nostalgic for because of that photo. There was a house we used to live in Springfield. That was my childhood home. I miss it, but this house is much better. I treasure the memories that I've had in my youth. And more memories, many more memories will be had in the future. So, while I might have failed in this regard of trying to move on again, and this has happened before, I've tried to move on from something, but then I fucking failed. I fucking just cannot deliver because Bionicle is just too important to me. Not as important as my family, obviously, but that's a whole nother thing. Bionicle is probably the most unique Lego theme of all time. And this is proven. I mean, look at the Toa Mata up there. The G2 Toa Masters, they can't beat them. Yes, there's way more posability and different type of gear function, but still. The Toa Mata are forever my childhood heroes, and I'm sure if you're a fan of Bionicle G1, chances are those are your childhood heroes as well. We all share this ideology. If you grew up with the G2 Toa Masters, I'm sweating like a fucking pig over here. Well, at least the G2 Toa were able to bring some nostalgia for me and for other Bionicle fans. The vibrant colors were really something else. Liwa, Master of Jungle, is a vibrant set. This team of heroes looks like a team of heroes. The Uniters also look like a complete team of heroes. But they don't hold a candle to the Toa Nuva from 2002, 2003. While it would have been cool to see how LEGO would have handled a Mystica Fantoka G3, we didn't get that. We were never going to get that. They clearly only planned G2 for 2 years because they knew it wasn't going to win kids over. It wasn't going to win over the hearts of kids at the time, and it never will. Third and final time. I am disappointed in myself, clearly. But I will try my best to continue on as best as I can with content for this channel regarding LEGO and Bionicle, obviously. And if you want me to talk about Nexonites again, I can do that. If you want me to talk about Ninjago, I wouldn't, because I've already done that to death. If you want me to talk about a LEGO theme that I haven't talked about yet, post in the comment section below, and we'll see. Going forward, I will continue this channel as a LEGO channel. Simply because it's what I'm passionate about right now. It's been something of a passion of mine since last year, truly, for this channel. And I feel like even as far back as February of 2010, when I started this shit, I always had Bionicle as Bionicle has always been a part of my channel. I would always upload some kind of Bionicle content, even if I was doing album reviews, because I used to do that. And I've got one coming up soon too. I think you know which one it is. I was always doing Bionicle content, because Bionicle was a central topic for me when it came to this channel. So I will be talking about Bionicle probably until the day I die, because it just has that power over me. Childhood nostalgia is something that it's hard to let go, and it has to be embraced. I feel like, even though I failed moving forward this time around, never again will I try to move forward and just constantly failing left and right. Never again will I torture myself with this, because I know it's not going to work. Last time I tried this, I knew it wasn't going to work. And no surprise, it didn't work this time around. So I am embracing Bionicle, as I have since 2.5 decades. I will continue to be a LEGO channel, but I will talk about some other topics ever so sparsely, or ever so often, whenever I choose to. Obviously, I won't talk about, religion or politics or war, because that separates people. That divides people. I don't like those topics. They don't interest me at all. So, no. I can talk about technology. I've had problems with technology before, like that stupid fucking cunt of a stereo. My father is using that one now, but I have a new copy of the same one that works flawlessly. What can I say? I can talk about, I don't know, furniture. That sounds lame, but I can do it. But for the most part, this is going to be a LEGO channel. Probably until, well, the end of time. Or at least until the day I die. I don't know. This is something that shouldn't really affect anyone, any of you subscribers, because you're not being affected by it at all. You're just here to watch the content and interact with the content by talking to me through the comments and community posts. And I appreciate the comments that I've got. Some comments were troll posts, but others were valid comments. So, while I enjoy responding to comments, since I'm able to do that and do so effectively, I appreciate all of you for your support for that last video. I don't know how many people are going to support me with this video, because it seems like I'm just beating the dead horse at this point. I've tried to move on before and it didn't work. It will never work. I just have to kind of, suck it up and take it like a little goddamn bitch. It's like, LEGO is something that is universal. Anyone can be a LEGO fan, young or old, or somewhere in between. You're never too old for LEGO, and I've said this before. So, embrace LEGO while it's still here. They don't plan on going anywhere anytime soon. They're still going to be a company. They're still going to be a corporation. They won't bring back Bionicle. In fact, I had a conversation with a subscriber, I assume, that it feels like that LEGO just wants to bury Bionicle. And well, us fans, we're not going to let it. It lives on through us, not you, LEGO. So, fuck yourselves. Meanwhile, I'm just sitting here, drinking my tea, waiting to see what happens next with LEGO. The next controversial move they make, you know I will be all over it. So, we'll see what happens there. So does anybody like Shinedown? Yeah, I like Shinedown. I love this band. They released 3 songs recently, this year, that are pretty fucking awesome. And this is my favorite album from them, The Sound of Madness. The Crow and the Butterfly, my favorite song on the album. Really, every song on here is pretty fucking awesome. What a Shame has a nice meaning to it. It's very emotionally charged. Second Chance is great. Sound of Madness itself is great. Devour, their first song leading to war and whatnot. Cyanide, Sweet Tooth Suicide. That one is kind of weird in terms of its lyricism. If You Only Knew is a love ballad, and they put it right there in the middle of the album. Breaking Inside, they actually did a version of that song with Lizzie Hale. And of course, this album was mixed by Chris Lord-Alge. Chris Lord-Alge has mixed a ton of albums. Thousands, it seems. And he's the ultimate album mixer, it seems, for rock and metal bands. So, I've posted 2 Shinedown songs. One's a demo, and the other one is a studio track that was never released. It's been 10 years since Threat to Survival was released. What are the chances are that they will release Breathe digitally? You never know. Why is it so dirty? It doesn't make sense. Breathe is a good song. I love it. It's great. I do plan. I know someone asked me about soundtracks, or talked about, they discovered my channel because of the Voya Nui online game soundtrack, as short as it is. I do plan on uploading some more soundtracks whenever I feel like it, really. Trust me, I got some soundtracks that I'm willing to post if I don't get a copyright strike, because that's always a pain in the cock. Ugh. YouTube's copyright system is broken. Anybody who defends it is a moron, too. Well, this was one hell of a video, I suppose. I do appreciate you all for your patience, and if I've upset anybody with this video, I apologize. It's just me being my usual stupid self. It feels like at times that my autism is to blame, but at the same time, you can't blame autism. Autism is something that, well, it's something that, well, every 1 in 10 kids will have autism. I've met some autistic kids throughout my years of school, and I've through programs and whatnot, and obviously there are autistic folks that I'm more higher functioning than, but if you want me to talk about my journey through autism, I can do that too, but that's for another video. You can tell I'm getting emotional because I was looking forward to finally, just exiting this childhood nostalgia phase, but if it's such a powerful thing to, it's hard to avoid. That's what it comes down to. Childhood nostalgia is so powerful that it's hard to avoid. You can't just attempt to let go of something and expect not to come back to it later. I accidentally decapitated Makuta Pterodax over there. His head fell on the floor, and I had to pick it up and attach it back on because the axle hole on the eye stalk is loose for whatever reason. I have an extra one of those that I can use in these plastic drawers. And so I was fiddling with that, obviously, to put his head back where it belongs. And as I was doing that, I was thinking about, when I first got Makuta back in 2003. I was sitting in the living room, building it, and I think my sister was building something else, I don't know. Golly Nuva, I think. So, even when I was working on some stuff on the Windows PC, Windows Vista, if you've used it, today I was thinking about all this, and it was like, I feel like this was a mistake. It was a mistake for me to try to move on from my childhood heroes and from my childhood in general, because I've had a positive childhood. Yeah. I don't know if this video is going to win over some people, because if I've truly failed you, subscriber, let me know in the comment section below. And if you want to unsubscribe because of this, fine. Do what you want. You can unsubscribe. It might affect my subscriber count, yes. That's usually how it goes. But at least it helps. It helps me to try to make the best content I possibly can with the equipment I possibly have. I mean, this camera is from 2009, so it's no slouch, but it's still effective. It's perfect for one-shot videos like this. So, I mean, I have an HD camcorder over there that is better quality. Someone mentioned that. Thank you, subscriber. But that's good for one takes, but I can't, combine files or divide files. I can do that on this camera, but I can't do it on that one. That's a feature that they took out from that camera. Why, Samsung? It's something that really bothers me, because I like that feature. It's great. I can combine files, I can divide files, I can edit a video together or separately, and just, yeah, I can do that on the camera itself. That's an important feature that they took out of that one. Fuck you, Samsung. Well, I think that's enough babbling on, because I've ranted on for as long as I possibly could. As I stated, I will do the things I want to do on my own time. But for going forward with this channel, I will continue to be a LEGO channel for as long as I see fit. I will talk about other things when I choose to. I look forward to a day where I escape this whole cycle of stupidity, this cycle of suffering. To reference Suffocation, they have an album called Pinnacle of Bedlam, and the first track is Cycles of Suffering. What are these cycles? Yeah. They have a new vocalist that's actually a pretty good match for their original vocalist. One more thing before I go is that, well, I came across a couple more Toho metal bands. One's called Thousand Leaves. They have 10 full lengths plus a compilation. They started off as like progressive metal, but then they sort of transitioned to melodic death metal, which is what they're popular for. And they've released a ton of albums from 2009 to 2013, and they haven't released anything else since 2013. They've released 3 albums in 2013. What the fuck? Thousand Leaves is a good band. They have mostly instrumental stuff, while also having vocal stuff as well. They sound like a Gothenburg style band, much like At the Gates or Cataclysm. Another band is Thousand Excalibur, not Excalibur. What the fuck? They released one album under that name, Sailing Your Dream. It's heavy metal, power metal, with some mellow death in there as well. Good stuff. Then they changed their name to something else. I don't know what, but they kept the word Excalibur. Those albums, that album is on YouTube, but all the Thousand Leaves stuff is on YouTube as well, as far as I know. Toho metal is great. It really is. And that's all I have for you for this video. I know I said I was going to do a Moha video, not yesterday, but the day before yesterday. I was doing other things. I was fiddling around with music. I was listening to music, clearly. I was preparing myself for the future that lies ahead for me. Then today happened. I feel like I'm a failure at this point, but I will do my best to move forward regardless of my feelings. It's important to really, look at yourself and think about, what you want to do with your life going forward, And well, it seemed like my destiny lies in the whole Lego thing, That's my destiny right there, is talking about Lego, talking about Bionicle, just embracing this company while it's been a company that I've basically been involved with since I was about 5, maybe younger. My first Lego set was actually just a tub of blocks and parts. I don't remember what my actual first set was, but that was my first Lego thing, was a tub of parts. A tub like that big. Yeah. I don't know how much that is on eBay, but it was the 90s, late 90s. We lived in a shitty apartment, and yeah. One more sip of tea. Also, if the flipping off upsets you, too bad. That's just what I do. Let me know what you think about all this in the comment section below, and I will be back tomorrow with some Lego content. Actually, wait a minute. No, I'll be busy tomorrow and on Sunday, so tomorrow I will bring to you a Moha video at least. At the very least, I'll give you a Moha video. I promise this time. Please, just have patience, for Christ's sake. And, I'll see you all again on Monday, obviously, with some Lego-related content. Because that's where my destiny lies, is talking about Lego, talking about Bionicle, Hero Factory, Nexo whatever. Within these past couple of days, it seems like there was some Lego news that I haven't talked about yet, so... Lego Masters is a show. I will be talking about that at some point too. That's gonna be fun. So, I hope you all enjoyed this video, somewhat. Stay tuned for more videos. I am TheZOMBIEJ. I'll see you folks later. Have a good fucking day, and peace.